So this is the date, 8/8/24. So there and there, and there's the time. That's Midwest Central Time. There, right there. All right, that's what I bought. All right. When I had my experience, it was approximately 30 minutes prior to purchase. So I figure a 7-minute walk, I went to the bathroom, so maybe 15 minutes prior. Okay. What pisses me off is I'm a fan of the Umbrella Academy, and I got to see the final season. Way to go. They kind of handle things real well. Their meta connections they're really targeted at the cartoon sector more than anything. But I'm pissed because it said right there, let me help you. All right, that time in the movie. On the 12th hour of the 8th day of August 2024, most likely when the series got put on air on Netflix. I don't know. I can't verify. Well, I could verify that. I really don't care. That has particular time to me. So when someone comes and tells you, is part of a synchronicity, you either know or you don't. Okay? That's what it comes down to. But if you know it connects, then fuck right off. Everyone can fuck right off. And the fact is like, how do I explain this? How does a person under psychosis go into an ER, try to explain these steps when you've got about 30 seconds? Now they're like, well, you can explain it to the counselor to determine whether you need to go into acute care stay. Now that they ask you a series of questions. Those are preliminary questions, and they ask you to sort of go over what you can, but break it down into 5 minutes. How the fuck are you supposed to do that? All right, I've taken 10 years to prove my point along the way, okay? Now, most of my caretakers are not going to believe this, okay? That's just what it comes down to. You know me, all right? You know when I was saying I had a little experience where I thought I saw something. Prior to this experience right here. So right here, all right, I posted it online. I was very clear what I was, okay? And how it correlated to an article that was online. The thing is everyone talks about recursive cycles when it comes to the human body. Okay, but there's so many different types of recursive cycles, and it all comes conversation. All right, the conversation is the Earth hums a certain frequency. Okay, that frequency we all hear, and then we try to explain it to the next person next to us throughout our day to day. My problem is, if you view most of my videos and then reference the movies that I talked about, then you're like, oh, it sounds like the narrative sounds fairly similar. I mean, almost exact to these shows, but these shows weren't available to the public. So how can that be? One of two things. One, I got a back channel of communication into these individuals and was able to see the information beforehand. Two, all right, miracle, act of God, all right, or an act of a higher power. Let's say that. One or many, your choice. Three, all right, and the final one, all right, there is a model that we're all using. It is a predictive model, all right. It is meant to find your one, okay, the one you were made for, okay. Now you get to choose and change throughout life. That's fine, but once you decide, that's it. Stick to it. Work hard. Be true. Be honest. That's simple. When things don't work out, it's probably because you ain't being honest, or someone in the relationship isn't being honest. And then you got to step away. Give them time. Let the bird fly. All right. And they don't mean let them go sail off. You have an honest conversation. You say, this is what needs to be said. This is what it feels like. This is the experience that I had prior that referenced the model of body language that you're showing me. All right, so I'm confused. Can you explain? Can you articulate? And your loved one would then say, okay, I see what you're saying. This is what's going on. And they either true with you or not. And you got to make the base judgment. Anyways, fuck off, everyone. It's a thing. People do it. I'm pissed. See, at this moment, I'd just say, fuck it. Go to the bar, have some beer, play some pool for about 6 hours. I'll be cool. I can't afford that. So, or darts. Darts worked as well. All right. But then you try to bring someone else in on board and say, hey, this is how life works. And then they're like, no, it doesn't. And I'm like, yeah, it does. It's that simple. All right. You be honest. All right. And then the circuit or the mechanism automatically clicks up with you. And you're like, oh, okay, life is pretty easy. You work hard. You do for the family. You get what you want. You set things aside for a little bit. And the world will explain to you what you need to do. All right. And your one and you will have a dream that works out. Now, they may not tell you, but at the same time, you know what needs to be done. All right. So, anyways, never mind. My personal opinion is you don't stay in a shitty situation just because you're getting sex every night. All right. If you need to go out and do your little man thing, all right, and I'm not talking about one night. I'm talking about you go work hard. You send money home. You make sure she's all right. Then you come back and visit. I totally understand that, all right? Because it builds appreciation for the ones you love, okay? So I took a different route, all right? And there's one, I think, a 6-minute video. It says, OMG, OMFG, all right, it's on my, those letters searched on my channel, you'll see the video. I think the actual, I had said something and then did a commentary over it. It says, if you ain't laughing, there's something wrong with you. I say specifically, autocorrect corrected me. It said monks, all right, monks know. They get their higher power, their consciousness, their communication through isolation, okay? Celibacy, all right? I do it my way, all right? And you do it your way, as long as it's for the family and you being good in the community, all right? No problem, all right? So, I don't know. It's kind of hard to try to explain to new people. But apparently it's working. I don't know. Because that's why these synchronicities keep coming out. I got to stop calling them out because that's not how my team works. We do one hardcore. We get our point across. It's a precision hit. No one knows, okay? And then all of a sudden they're like, what the fuck? Once the story comes out, yeah, shitbags are going to hit the internet. Got it. All right, checkpoint. All right, God bless. Be safe. Bear arms, all right? Family first, always. God bless. All right. Be safe. Sleep well. Have an adventure. You don't have to go to Italy to, talk about Italy. Go to Pasta House. Have a nice dinner with your family or your girl. Pay for a babysitter. Have some fun. All right. Do a little pebbling. Or what's the other thing? 777. That's another thing. All right. Every 7 days you go have a nice dinner. Every 7 weeks you go have a little vacay. Every 7 whatever you have a private vacay. Well, anyways, all right. You make the big trip. So, all right. Well, I will talk to you later. God bless and fuck off. All right. Peace be with you on your journey, and I hope. You have as much fun and stress that I had. No, I don't wish this stress on anyone. It's kind of been a mind fuck the entire time, and I've been medicated most of it. Once I get on nootropics, I'll be able to communicate more effectively, isolate my problems faster, and then create a solution by myself that will be able to be redone by others, so that way they don't get stuck in the same rut that I have. All right? God bless. You be safe. And remember, 2025, I got the website, got the decentralized server that's going to house our drink company. So those are the three things that's my life. That's it. It's my life for the next 10 years. Then I'm going to sell it. Well, actually, the owners of it, I'm going to sell the shares to family or give them, and we'll figure it out from there. So they can do what they want. I don't give two shits. I just want to do the advertising, make some money, and build some cool shit. So God bless. You be safe.